Welcome, folks, to a special edition of Sports News, the NFL news today, August 25th, 2025. Yes, we're 10 days from today until the 2025 NFL season begins. We got some big news surrounding two guys that have been waiting for extensions. We have some major trades, of course, including one that just happened a few moments ago. And I'll give you some other news surrounding cuts and other mentioned news. So let's get to it. We'll start in Washington, D.C. We began in Washington, where the Commanders wide receiver Terry McLaurin has agreed to a 3-year extension worth up to $96 million. The deal will also include a $30 million signing bonus. This holdout has been gone, of course, and yes, he was one of their best players when Jane Daniels came in the league as his top target. Since the season was over, he was asked for a new deal after, yes, he's coming in this season in his final year of his 3-year deal, 69.6 or $0.9 million extension. But that had to wait, of course, until he requested the trade about, I think, a month ago. And now, currently today, McLaurin has his deal, $96 million extension for 3 years. Yes, well deserved for him. Uh, there were some rumors, of course, stipulated the Steelers offered the Commanders Pat Freiermuth, I believe a first or second round pick, and the Commanders said, nope, we're not sending our guy to Pittsburgh because he's staying in Washington. So yes, we will see Jaden Daniels, Deebo Samuel, and Terry McLaurin, which is going to be excited to see this season. From Washington D.C. to Las Vegas, where Jacoby Myers, their star wide receiver, is requesting a trade from the Raiders, but the Raiders were told that the wide receiver is not for sale. So if you're looking for a team that looks for wide receivers, I would look at Pittsburgh as one. The one that would likely make sense too is the 49ers. Now, they did acquire Sky Moore about 2 days or three, about last week. So maybe it was probably Friday. I don't know. But this could make sense. He would be alongside Brandon Ayuk, Ricky Pearsall, and Sky Moore, who is going to have a step up year, of course, after, yes, he was drafted by Kansas City, but didn't get that production he had when he was in college. That would make sense. The other teams I look at, maybe you could sneak in the Patriots. Maybe you could sneak in the Vikings. They are still looking for a veteran wide receiver, which I think that would make sense. But looks like they're trying to get their guy back, which is Adam Thielen. Yeah. If y'all already know that news, yeah, I'm pretty sure Adam Thielen is going to get traded to Minnesota. But for Jacoby Myers, we'll see where this goes. But other news from Vegas, yes, they're bringing back Amari Cooper to a 1-year deal. That means that if Jacoby Myers leaves, Amari Cooper is their number one wide receiver for the Raiders wide receiving group. Um, I would assume this could have been maybe him going to a team like Arizona, maybe back with Buffalo, the Chargers, the Steelers. But it felt like he had to come back where he started his NFL career, and that was the Raiders. So welcome back to Las Vegas, Amari Cooper. And they just did another big move. Yes, they have acquired Browns quarterback Kenny Pickett in exchange for a 2026 fifth-round pick. Now, Kenny Pickett, of course, was traded from Philly to Cleveland to be their quarterback one until they signed Joe Flacco. Then Dylan Gabriel joined them. Then Shedeur Sanders joined in. They had a competition. But the issue was the injury that he suffered during practice, and he didn't even participate in preseason. So it was likely makes sense that the Browns were going to keep 4 quarterbacks. Instead, they have traded Kenny Pickett to the Raiders, in which the Raiders backup quarterback Aiden O'Connell is dealing with a wrist injury, and he's expected to be out 6 to 8 weeks. Uh, so in case once AOC is back, they'll probably maybe trade or cut Kenny Pickett. But as of now, Kenny Pickett is your new backup quarterback. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they got 3 quarterbacks. So it's Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders. Yes. Other news. Let's go to Houston. Texans running back Joe Mixon is expected to miss the first 4 games of the season due to a foot injury. The backup is Nick Chubb, who they brought in on a 1-year deal, so he'll be stepping up this season for the first 4 games. Then we go to Cincinnati, the Bengals, and Trey Hendrickson. That holdout is over. The deal is over. Trey Hendrickson will earn a $30 million pay cut during the 2025 season on a reworked contract. So it is a 1-year, $30 million deal. Of course, they pay cut $14 million on his deal, but he'll still be a free agent in 2026 after the season. So, yes, this is it. We're done. But we're still waiting on Micah Parsons. And if you're a Cowboys fan right now, I would be mad to Jerry Jones right now because you just heard Terry McLaurin got his extension. Trey Hendrickson just got at least a 1-year deal. Now you're just going to wait for Micah Parsons. Yep, go call on Jerry Jones and go, hey, Jerry, are you going to pay Micah Parsons or what's going on? Yep. All right, let's go to other news around the NFL. Lions have cut 2023 quarterback Hendon Hooker, so that means Kyle Allen is their backup for Jared Goff and the Lions. Vikings are trading defensive back Mikal Blackmon to the Colts in exchange for a 2026 sixth-round pick. Chargers have cut wide receiver Brendan Rice, the son of the Hall of Famer Jerry Rice. Bucs have cut defensive tackle Desmond Watson, who was an undrafted free agent, signed with the Bucs, but with the weight issue, of course, and he didn't even wear any shoulder pads, didn't practice with the team. Unfortunately, he had to get cut by the team. This makes a lot of sense. So wherever Desmond Watson is going, we'll see if he can at least have an NFL career for his life. Eagles have cut quarterback Kyle McCord after, of course, trade acquiring Sam Howell from the Vikings. So they have Jalen Hurts, of course, and now they have Sam Howell as their quarterback room. In other news, the Saints head coach Kellen Moore telling reporters that he has not yet decided who is the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints for Week 1. And there are rumors that Spencer Rattler could potentially be the starting quarterback, which I think could make sense because he is coming off. He is a guy that has been in the Saints team a lot, of course, in this year too. But they feel that he is going to be a winner in New Orleans and not for Tyler Shuck. So if that happens, I think it makes sense. But if it's Tyler Shuck, okay, that's where I am. That's it from my NFL news on August 25th, 2025. Hello there. If you have not seen my other videos, go check them out on my channel. Of course, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more sports news.